by Prince Fazza Poems. Sunrise painted Dubai golds, warm rays touched towers bold. Hostel glass caught the morning light, marking the end of the longest night. Dr. Cream stepped through the door, eyes no longer red like before. A smile broke the heavy air. Alhamdulillah, he is in repair. Khalid laughed with a tearful face, his heart racing at a peaceful pace. The machine hummed in softer tone, as if whispering, "He is not alone." Latifa ran, scarf undone. Her mother cried, "My dear son." Sheikh Muhammad's shoulders eased. He breathed deep, his heart appeased. They stood around Fazza's bed, softly stroking his resting head. His eyelids fluttered, faint but sure. A whisper rose, "I will endure." Hands reached out and clasped his tight, their tears caught in the morning light. No one spoke, for words were small. Faith and love had said it all. Was it joy and pure relief? Both emotions beyond belief. They shone together in the sun. The pain, the fear, the trial undone. Mosques rang out with takbir loud. The call of thanks rose through the crowd from Dhabi. Abu Dhabi to Sharjah street, people cheered. Strangers they had met, taxi drivers honked in lane, children danced in sudden rain, shops played nasheed of pure delight, flags waved free in golden light, phones light up across the land, just two words, both short and grand. Fazza safe, nothing more, but that text healed hearts so sore. In the souks, the word was spread, merchants lifted heads from bread. Sheikhs offered without name, smiles that somehow felt the same. Elderly men raised their palms, whispered prayers in desert calms. Young men shouted through the square praise to Allah for His care. At place gates, the people stood from every town, from every hood, bringing dates and cups of tea, sharing joy for all to see. Doctors smiled as they unhooked lines and wires. The machines took monitors silent, bed now free, just his breath and dignity. "Thank you," Fazza said, voice low, like desert rivers, gentle flow. The doctors bowed with pride so deep, their duty done, their promise keep. Ambulance lights now turned low, fading soft in evening glow. Hospital halls felt quiet peace, like a storm had found release. Some battles are not seen by eyes, not fought in courts or under skies. They live in rooms where time stands still, where faith and science share one well. Dubai that day learned something clear. Life is fragile, life is dear, not gold nor crown nor royal name, but love gives life its trust flame. Night returned with city lights, fireworks lit the gentle nights. Children waved their flags with cheer. Families smiled. The world felt near. From sandy shore to mountain land, every soul in this proud sand knew that hope can still survive when hearts unite to keep alive. Lanterns glowed on every street, drums began their steady beat, women sang old desert songs, voices rose both brave and strong. Children ran with flags so high, stars reflected in their sky. Men embraced, thou never meet old pains and walls they could forget. Please, gates adorned with light, shining gold through. Peaceful night, courtyard filled with flowers bright, scent of musk in air so white. Inside the hall, the family prayed on soft carpets, richly laid dates and milk on silver tray served to guests who came to stay. Sheikh Muhammad stood in grace, tears still fresh upon his face, hands raised high. He gave thanks to Allah, Lord of endless ranks. Fazza sat, thou still quite weak, but his smile began to speak. I felt love through every wall. It was your prayers after all. Doctors entered, heads held high, blessed by thanks they can't deny. They told stories of that fight, how they worked through endless night. Every nurse who stood that hour spoke of faith as healing power. Every drop of hope they gave helped his life they fought to save. In the markets, joy was wide, people walking side by side, no rich, no poor, no small, no great, just hearts in one united state. Fireworks lit the ocean waves, echoed deep through desert caves. Camels lifted heads in field, hearing songs the night revealed. Mosques keep door open late, calling prayers to celebrate. Imams spoke of mercy's hand, blessing this beloved land. In small homes away from towns, families knelt on humble ground, thanking God with steady voice for the news that brought rejoice. The roads were safe, the air was sweet, neighbors offered food to eat, children slept without a fear, knowing Fazza still was her. Even the moon refused to hide, glowing bright across the tide, as if guarding every tear over hearts that held him dear. Joy now outweighed the pain they had known. A prince had healed, his strength had grown. Through a trial no gold could buy, saved by prayers that reached the sky. And in each heart that gentle night, one truth stood, pure in silver light. Life is precious, fragile, dear. It's the love that keeps it her. Lantern bright, crowds cheered loud. Drums beat soft yet deep, and proud children laughed. Their hearts were free. Peace returned to land and sea. Palace gates stood open wide. Families walked side by side. Smiles shone warm beneath the stars. Faith had healed our nation's scares from desert duns to shining by. Hope rose high and chose to stay. Voices lifted, songs were sung, unity of every tongue. Mothers whispered soft, Alhamdulillah. Fathers raised their hands to sky. Elders blessed the newborn year, knowing mercy answered prayer. Even the wind that crossed the dunes carried songs like tender tunes. Camels knelt, the stars looked down. Peace had clothed the royal crown. In every soul that night there burned a lesson deeply felt and learned. Life's not measured by its gold, but by the love our hearts can hold. When morning came, the city gleamed like a prayer that had been dreamed. The sea was calm, the sky was clear, a new dawn shone, sincere and near. Children played beside the shore, families opened every door. The air was warm, the light was kind, peace and faith in every mind. Fazza smiled from his window high, watching birds cross morning sky. He whispered softly, calm and true, all that I am belongs to you. And across the land, both near and far, every heart held that shining star, the love, that faith, that gentle care, the prayer that saved him everywhere. So ends the story of that dawn, when loss was turned, when pain was gone, when Dubai glowed pure and strong, and hope sang loud its endless song. Life goes on as all lived lives do, but hearts remember what was true, that faith and love side by side can heal the wound the world can't hide. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel.